were talking as a group, trying to decide what we wanted to conduct our senior research project on. My group member and I, Shannon, were talking about our love for dogs and how we have dogs ourselves. And I said, well, why don't we do something with dogs? So we started doing some research and we found that dog therapy could be a really effective method to reduce stress. And we got undergraduate students together to participate in our study. They came and filled out a pre-test. They interacted with therapy dogs, and then they filled out a post-test survey, and we found that 96% of the undergraduate students at Widener University agree that dog therapy is an effective method to cope with stress. We actually found more things that correlated with our research. For instance, we found that dog therapy could be really beneficial to freshman students because they're having a hard time transitioning from the home life to college life, more independent living, which dog therapy could really help with. Our professor was really helpful throughout the whole process. He set up deadlines that we had to meet every couple weeks, which was really helpful, so we stayed on task the whole entire semester. This topic definitely needs to be researched more, and testing different populations and the different effects that the therapy could have on the students could be really beneficial in the future.
We had a pre-survey which asked, like, why is exercise important to you? Why is diet important to you? And why is study important to you? That was our control. And then they wrote down, diet's important because of this. Exercise is important because it makes me stronger. And then they went into the cafeteria, they ate their food, they came back out, and they had a post-survey which they filled out, which asked them what they just ate and their future exercise plans. And from that, we did an analysis, and we found no significant results based on exercise or diet choice, exercise and diet. But we did find, however, when we took the whole sample together, that the sample ate significantly worse. So kind of the opposite of what we were hoping for. We took the affirmation and made that a variable because not everyone affirmed to their diet and exercise. So some people just said diet wasn't important, exercise wasn't important. And so we did all the analysis again, and we still found no significant results. The big picture we took from the entire project was that, people might not necessarily be aware of what a healthy diet is. Mashed potatoes isn't really that healthy. Fried vegetables isn't really healthy. Over 80% of our sample exercise for at least 30 minutes a day, up to 4 times a week. We thought that they thought that just because they exercise so much, that they don't need to eat healthy. They can go in and have a couple of cheeseburgers and french fries just because they're so young. And we were hoping if within future research that maybe if we use an older population, they would be more aware of their diet and their exercise. Dr. Rose, she was great. She helped us through the entire process. She initially gave us the idea because we were really, at first we were just going to look at exercise in terms of cognition, if that had an effect on higher test scores, and she really challenged us to find something that was more interesting and more creative, something more challenging. So she really challenged us. It was a good year. It was fun.